Well, I've got several juicy news chunks for you today that could be good for crypto. First, Bitcoin ETF action pumping up the markets, along with, yes, Jerome Powell and the Fed most likely pausing this meeting. Thank you. Asparagus, asparagus, asparagus. But we got one more bit of news out there that might be a little trick up the crypto sleeve. What if I told you Mr. Bowtie himself, Patrick McKenry? What if we could get him as Speaker of the House? Starting it off with your comments, MMIX says, while Brad Garlinghouse is popping 300 bottles of Dom, we see LBRY swinging from a tree. Oh, can't read the rest of it. Totally true. LBRY did not have the fundage to fight Gary and the SEC. Jeremy Touche dropped some support on the channel. Thank you, Jeremy. Jeremy says, how is it that Gary is just able to keep going unchecked, destroying the crypto space in the USA with no consequences? I just don't get it. Anyway, thanks again, Klaus. You're the man. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it, sir. Jeremy, the one-man army here. This is how it works. Procedurally speaking, you would have to have a bill go through, right? It would have to go through the House. It would have to go through the Senate, signed by El Presidente. And that bill would have to do something like this. It would have to take things like the SEC head or the CFTC head, and it would take those heads, and it would be like, all right, no more one person at the top. It's going to be maybe a committee of 4 people, 5 people, 7 people, whatever the case may be. You're not going to see that, though, with the current session of Congress. We can't even get bills in regarding stablecoins to go through. But Patrick McKenry is Speaker, though. Now, that could change things a little bit, and we'll get into it. Bitcoin sitting at 29,587 ETH, 1607. XRP, okay, look. XRP up 7% last 24 hours, 52.2. Sol up 7.34. XLM getting some pump as well, 5%. Now, hold on a second. Watch what happens here. HBAR up only 2.7. XDC down 0.7. So the market pumps big. Bitcoin ETF action. Ethereum pumping big. We got a whole bunch of people applying for Bitcoin ETF action. Oh, I mean, it's not even worth me just reading them off. There are a ton of them. But you see the market rallying on this news. You see the market rallying on some Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson news, right? That drove the price of XRP yesterday. So you're seeing these catalysts, but yet, man, XDC, one of the few in the red. I mean, no love for XDC right now in the market. So yeah, a whole bunch of Bitcoin ETFs being felt. A whole slew of them. Seriously, bunch of them. XLM, look at the pump there, right? You saw it happen clear as day. XRP, clear as day. Now watch what happens to XDC. Look at that. At that same time, XDC goes down. XDC does not move the same way that the other cryptos in these markets do. When you look at how like XRP and XLM get tugged with BTC in the news, you don't notice that as much with XDC. It is not as susceptible. Part of the problem with it being very hard to get, like limited availability, is also, again, maybe it's not as susceptible to the tugs and pulls of the market. Now, interesting data here with the Fed. Like I said, channel is all about information and learning and giving you the information so that you can make the best decisions. As always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other ones, will be linked to wherever, and yes, you called it, in the description below. Interesting data here. Let's take a look. Okay. This is the probabilities for the Fed raising rates, taking a pause, or lowering rates. Now, what you're going to see right here is 96.2. This is the Fed taking a pause, all right? Current target base is 525, 550. That's where this one's at. Now, look at this. This 3.8% here, that's not to raise it a quarter. That's to lower it. So you're starting to see people already starting to think, hey, the Fed, 3.8% chance that they're going to lower it. Here's how dramatically different the data is. Scrolling further down, here's that 3.8%. Here's that 96.2. Look, 0% chance that Jerome Powell and the Fed are going to raise rates, okay? Even though inflation's going up, it's hot. PPI was hot too. Beige Book, not so hot. You like that? So 1 month ago, check it out, 1 month ago, 30% chance that we would be up a quarter. 1 month ago, and now, a month later, there's 0% chance of raising rates, even though inflation's gone up, CPI, PPI has been a mess. Now we've got 3.8% chance, and you know what? No. We're going down. We're going to lower rates. Wall Street wants Patrick McKenry to be the House Permanent Speaker. House Speaker pro tempore Patrick McKenry, the bowtie himself, is favorite candidate of the financial service industry to become the next permanent Speaker of the House. He's very pro-financial, very pro-business. McKenry assumed his current role after McCarthy was removed on October 3rd. Now we've got a vote where some people couldn't make it. Right? Just happened. Breaking news literally right before I went live. They had the third vote, couldn't get majority, so guess what? Those people gone. Okay, let's pick some new people. Here's his statement. Patrick McKenry is the best. He would be the #1 draft pick for Wall Street, from Anthony Scaramucci. We just had the third vote happen now. That totally clears the way. Check it out. I've been watching. I might share this kind of stuff with you on live streams. Let me know down below if you're interested in this kind of stuff. Watch live House proceedings, and they have it here. The Speaker announced that the House will now recess. Why? Because election of Speaker Mr. Jordan, Jeffrey Scalise, blah, blah, blah. They didn't get enough votes, so here you go. The number of whole votes cast by surname in the election of the House Speaker, a Speaker was not elected. So, yeah, I'll keep y'all up to date with this information. But, yeah, we had no new Speaker. McKenry gets in. McKenry is very, very pro-crypto. We got Jerome Powell and the Fed taking a pause for now, but when's the next meeting after that? 13th of December, so Merry Christmas. Maybe not. Come on, Jerome, be nice for Christmas, man. Give us a break. Give us a break for Christmas. You got ETFs all over the place being filed. Sooner or later, the SEC is going to have to approve them. Will it keep the market pumped up as we're seeing right now? Or will the pump turn into a dump? You want bullish news for crypto? How about Patrick McKenry for Speaker of the House? This dude is one of the most pro-crypto people out there. He has been one of the leaders out there going after Gary Gensler, even recently of saying, hey, look, have to, we'll subpoena you. The problem is, now he's got to be Speaker of the House pro tempore, so it's like, dude, he's busy. But if we could get him in that role permanently, that would be great for financial markets. Because then with election time around the bend, if all of a sudden you get some more finance people stealing the Senate, you might have some crypto rags there in 2025. XRP, XLM, ETH, BTC, they're all seeing some pumps. Snoop Double G. Except not XDC. Thought X was going to give it to you. Apparently not. What are we doing now? We're waiting to see who else they throw for Speaker at the House. We wait to see what happens with Patrick McKenry. Also waiting to see once we get some more information on these ETFs. Rumor has it, by the way, that they would be approved sometime in late December, early January at the earliest. We got that news bit. The Fed expected to take a pause with some people eyeing now that the Fed is maybe even going to lower rates. Could it be a Merry Christmas season? Happy Hanukkah? Happy holidays? Or Jerome Powell rain on that parade like the Grinch who stole Christmas and every other holiday? What about the poll of shame? I'll leave it with that, everyone. I'll catch y'all later.